Hello, everyone.
Minutes after.
Minutes after writing, July 11th.
We skipped July 10th. We took the day off yesterday.
Yes. We stopped writing at 3:42 p.m. It is now 8:50 p.m. So that's 5 hours and 8 minutes later. So that's 308 minutes. 300. That's 308 minutes. Shall I kick it off?
Yeah, Altoids.
Altoids. No, today was a really smooth work day in the sense that though the continuing theme of this episode is quite depressing, these particular two segments he wrote were well balanced, as in they had tough subjects to tackle, but also had some somewhat, well, for Garrett and I, considered very nice things, made us feel nice when we wrote it. And me personally, I don't really know much more to detail, because if I just want to say it went off pretty much without a hitch. We added some things. Maybe we cut out one thing. I think we cut out one thing maybe from one of these segments. I can't remember at all, because it went like almost exactly as Garrett and I wrote them in the segments, flawlessly, and it was great. That's all I want to say. I had a great time writing today. I got good sleep today. And
it's been a little while. Brandon's been having some hard time sleeping.
Yes, that happens to me usually when I'm stressed. And when I'm stressed out, I usually have bad sleep, and that I can't sleep. But today, not this time. Today, I got really good sleep and had a really good work day. Went really smoothly. I am very, very happy. Garrett, if you have anything, go ahead.
I do. However, in the beginning of the day, there was something that tensed Brandon out.
Oh, yeah, but that was that's right.
And as a result, we didn't know we would be able to complete all the segments we wanted to complete today.
The two of them.
Mm-hmm. But we did, because Brandon just wanted to push through and get right on it.
Yes.
And the system has changed now, where it has become a matter of fact that actually, for the first time in our entire writing lives together, I actually can work longer than Brandon.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it kind of threw off. We didn't realize that until yesterday, and it kind of threw us out of sync for.
Oh, I don't know when it started.
I think I've been the faster writer, or not the faster, but
faster. Yeah. Well, what was you? Yeah, the more working the cool working machine, and that Garrett can work more.
Yeah, probably been about. I'd say maybe a month. I'm gonna go with a month.
I'm gonna go by your case because I have no clue. I know that was longer than we thought, but it was very recent.
Yeah, so a whole month went by. We didn't realize that actually I have more strength and developed that way. And so as a result, I was going so fast, and I was wondering what the heck was up with Brandon. All this time, I thought we were, on the same level.
Actually, speaking here, you thought you wrote slower than me.
Yes.
Which actually, for years, was true.
Yeah.
But that was due to the fact of
this and that and lots of stress.
Yeah, particularly lots of stress.
Personal stuff, as always.
And also, I'd say the bigger ones. Poor Garrett here. He didn't have a lot of confidence in himself as a creator.
Yeah,
that was definitely one of the things. Garrett would question too much. It's always good to question just the right amount, but Garrett did it too much. But now,
since
Garrett's feeling so much happier, more confident, Garrett's now full of beans, and now Garrett can actually write more than me. And for a big reference, people, in case you may not know, but for a big reference, Garrett and I have been pretty much writing stuff since 2009, and since then I've always been able to write more than Garrett. Actually, since our very first screenplay, I always been able to write more than him. So now Garrett can write more than me.
It was just a big shift, and we didn't even realize it. That's one of the things that was stressing Brandon out. He was going at my pace when we thought we were at an equal pace.
And also, Garrett didn't know. We didn't know Garrett could write more than me.
Didn't know until we just sat down and talked about it, and just kind of took a step back and realized that encompassed with all the great strides my brother and I have been making this past few months, really.
Few months. I'd say
few months. Just personal growth in that great way.
Yeah.
Personal growth is kind of a commonly tossed around term that while I love the definition, I'm not a fan of its phrasing or how many.
No, it's not more. I can say honestly, I love that word, personal growth. I just really hate how people use that as something safe to say.
Yeah, it's like a safety phrase to say that when you say that, everyone's gonna be like,
oh,
everyone's gonna be impressed by it. Yeah, even if it's like a shithead who hasn't really grown at all.
Yeah.
So
what would you want to say?
I would just say, Brandon, I just have been communicating, learning, and changing in a good way.
Yeah.
Changing in a positive way. I like that. Changing in a really, really good way. That's just right. That's right for us.
I'd say for me, a funny phrase that people don't use enough. I've been changing and making our lives happier.
There you go. Changing and making our lives happier.
We're getting stronger and happier.
Stronger and happier. I love that. I like that phrasing. So we figured it out.
Yes.
And now, absolutely, what we have said in previous videos, Brandon is absolutely in charge of how long we write and when to stop. Because just because someone is faster, it is on them to not slow down, but to match the pace, right? The one who can't keep up, it's not that they are...
It's not that they're dragging you down deliberately.
It's just the strength level, the pace level. We're equals here. We cannot write one going all the way over there and one staying here, nor can we both go like super slow. No. We're going to go at a pace that works for the both of us. And
yes.
And what works always is the faster slows down for the one who's slower. For years, Brandon slowed down for me.
Yes. But now?
And it's not a compromise. Slowing down is not a compromise. Slowing down is just speed. Speed just means production. It doesn't mean quality.
Yeah, because actually in terms of literally us as creators, the way we perceive things, what we want to be told, how we want characters to be shown, Garrett and I are equals.
And all the way.
And then to reiterate, for years, I just happened to be the writing machine that I could write more. Now, it's switched. I can still write a lot. Garrett can write more.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And it kind of just goes down with our personalities.
Yes. If you definitely knew us, yeah.
Yeah, just anything that Brandon and I do, I usually just do a little faster. That's just because it's how I am. Brandon's very paced.
Yeah.
Brandon is like, he can go. It's not that Brandon can't go as fast as me. It's just not comfortable or fun.
No, the word I would say, actually, you're absolutely right. It's not fun for me.
It's not fun.
I think that's the word.
Yeah. Well,
so actually, it's kind of like, I still go fast. So Garrett doesn't slow down that much, but it's the idea I definitely can't go at Garrett's speed. It's just it's just not fun, and and that's what we've been promoting. So the idea of that balancing of fun and struggles. That's what it's all been about. That for Garrett and I with our writing.
And there's a bigger truth of it's not that Brandon can't, Brandon won't.
Yes, and that's sometimes funny enough. I'm sure you people have experienced it. Sometimes it's harder to not do something even though you can, but you don't want to.
But it's not true to him. And so to be true to Brandon. So what? We sacrifice speed. So what? Our show is going to be written a little marginally slower than if we were both going at the same speed.
And no, at your speed. I say I'm going at your speed.
Yeah, my speed. But that marginal difference makes a difference in terms of a partnership, in terms of being equals and communicating that and making sure the levels are correct. So that way we can have a smooth writing session, enjoy each other's company, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey.
I was like, work our butts off.
Work our asses off, and make it there.
Yes.
So Brandon's in charge of how long we write, how much we write. He has the final say, this and that, since I can go no matter how long.
Garrett can always go. You can always work longer than me.
I can always work longer, therefore Brandon has to decide when to call it.
Yes. And that realization yesterday.
It was yesterday. Yeah,
that realization yesterday, it just cleared my head up. Because now
it was a very good talk, too.
It wasn't, it was very, very, very calm. Because, sometimes before when Garrett had big emotional talks, it was very rough on us.
We've always had very rough ones.
Yeah,
that was the most pleasant talk of all.
Yes, it was. And I loved it for it. And that realization, it was just eye-opening for me. Because now it's it's not about making 1, 2, 3, or 4 segments in a day. It's about me knowing that I can't write as fast as Garrett. It's like one of those things where nothing changed and everything changed. I personally like those.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, so very good experience. Very good.
Yep. So I got nothing to add on that, except that...
Well, in terms of subjects, on that subject, I'm good.
Except that's it. We figured out this system yesterday, and we also watched Superman 2025. Excellent movie.
Oh, yeah. That was
great. I would say about the film, which is very cool.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit.
It wasn't the knockout I had hoped for, but I walked away from it completely and thoroughly satisfied with what I witnessed.
Yeah, an actual DC movie.
A real
DC Comics movie.
We're DC fans.
Real DC comic book fans.
Yeah.
We love it.
So...
Yes.
No thank you to the Zero Snyder universe.
You know who that guy is. But that film, oh my gosh.
Oh, Man of Steel was good.
No. Man of Steel was actually quite a good movie. Everything else after it sucked. But this one, Superman 2025, yes.
My thing is, I don't know how to do box office wise.
Yeah.
I hope it's gonna crush it.
I hope it makes its money, because that's all Hollywood needs. Just make enough money and they'll do it.
Yeah. But no matter however long this DCU lasts.
Yep.
The
DC Universe
lasts. I'm going to be there for these pictures.
Yeah.
Because these actually care about the comic books.
Yeah.
And care about the characters. As opposed to Zero Snyder. And we have reasons for calling him Zero Snyder. It's because he made the DC Universe. Every movie that came after Man of Steel is a zero.
It's crap. It's just crap.
And it's all his fault.
Yes, it really is all his fault.
It's all him. So we call him Zero Snyder.
It's very suitable to the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... And we're big DC fans. So Garrett and I, when we saw the trailer, we were like, "This really feels like DC." We really got a good feeling. And yes, it is definitely a DC Comics.
We're gonna watch
movie.
it again. Yep.
Yes,
DC Comics.
No, I'm saying it's definitely a DC Comics movie, and we love it. And it was so funny, yeah. And I'm gonna say what Garrett just said, and we're gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
Twice. It's gonna be great. We watched it the first time, early showings. I'm calling it the real thing, not that annoying thing. We saw the early showing on Thursday, as you know, because on July 10 we watched it yesterday, and we saw it on IMAX. It was great.
Awesome. Oh, it's awesome.
And actually find out sometimes, movie crowds, they can really suck. Like, like they just have this weird uncomfortable energy, or they laugh, or they talk, or they have phones and
At all the wrong times.
All the wrong times. Not this audience. They're actually quite into it, surprisingly.
And paying attention.
Yeah. Including this one really cool. I'm not going to spoil one really part that just kind of like, whoa. The whole audience was like stone cold shocked. And including myself as well. It was great. It was a great scene. Not saying what it is, but it was great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so, had a great time with Superman. It was so awesome.
And I will say this, what Brandon had said, that while Superman as an overall film, we like it less than other comic book films.
Yes.
However, there are parts and moments throughout the Superman 2025 that excel and defeat anything else seen in other superhero films.
And we're talking about the ones we like more than this movie.
Yes.
So that is something very special to this movie, because I honestly can't even name a regular movie that's like a drama or a comedy or an adventure movie that has that.
That has something over its superiors.
Yes. And normally you would think that's a fucking mess, because, it's like, here's the movie. Then all of a sudden it goes up, then it goes down, goes up, goes down. You think like, this is a fucking mess. Not for Superman. It worked. I love it.
It worked. So there are just incredible moments in it that
several,
not just one or two. There were several,
and it was kind of throughout the movie, not like at the beginning or the middle or the end. It was actually throughout the movie, which is always a great thing to see.
Yep. So that was cool about Superman.
Yes.
And now you know our position on Zero Snyder.
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
It's very funny.
And we have nicknames for other people we despise in the creative world too. But
that'll be for another video.
And come up in context.
Yes.
Today's context worked.
It did. So no, Garrett, I'm good. How about you?
I'm set. We know the system. We're sticking to our system. It's a lot more fun. Superman was great. Watch that movie. And if you're a fan of DC and just in general, like superhero movies.
Yes, if you like superhero movies and what superhero movies...
It fits perfectly.
That essence of superhero movies are, absolutely. Gotta watch that one.
Fits perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And, we'll see you tomorrow for the next Minutes After.
See you tomorrow.